Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. You know, sometimes despite how much work you do in your lawn, the best lawn program you can put your lawn on, all that stuff, despite all your best efforts, sometimes you can't beat, like they say when you're in the gym, you can't beat genetics. If you got genetics to be out of shape, you just might be out of shape. Well, if your soil, if you got bad soil, it doesn't matter what you do, you're not going to be able to overcome the environment. So the only way you're really going to know if you've got bad soil and how to fix that soil with amendments is you might need to take a soil test. These are really easy. They're done through the LSU Department of Ag. All you got to do, these boxes, they're pre-addressed and everything. You can pick them up at Ewing Irrigation. We've got some at our office. They can be found in multiple different places. It's got everything you need inside. It's got all the directions. It's got soil sample packets, everything you need. All you really got to do is just take the sample and then you put it in the package and then you mail it off. It tells you how much money to send. They're pretty cheap. Usually you can do a lawn, I think per sample $7. So when you do your soil test though, how you do it is what's important, and that's what I want to talk about. So we actually have a tool and it plugs of soil out. Most people aren't going to have that, and you're going to want to just use a normal old shovel, and then you're going to want to have a bucket as well. So what you got to make sure of first off is you want to make sure that your equipment is clean. You don't want any contaminated soil from any other part of your yard or a flower bed or anything like that. Just simply hosing it off with the water hose, getting all the dirt off, that's all you really got to do. The other thing you got to remember is that we're testing the soil where the roots are. So you're not having to dig this super deep hole. We only really got to go down about 2 to 3 inches. We want to get down to where the roots are and then just below it. So, and then you also have to remember that like in a yard like the size of this one you see over here, we really only have to dig in about 3 different spots. You don't want to just do one spot, because if there was something wrong with just that one particular area, it might throw off the test. So what we want to do is we want to take samples from multiple areas in the yard, put your soil samples in the bucket. You want to mix that dirt up. Let's say we're going to do it in the front yard. We're going to pull plugs from at least 3 different spots. We're going to dump it all in this bucket. We're going to stir it up, and then we're going to pull that blend of dirt. We're going to pull it, and that's going to be considered our front yard sample. So we're going to show you real quick. When you have a shovel, all you really got to do is just kind of peel back, just dig down a couple of inches, push back, and then reach in and just you don't need much. You just need a little bit of dirt, just enough to fill up this little baggie. And then you want to do this a couple of more times in various spots of the yard. Like I said, put them in the bucket, mix it up, and then you want to fill up your sample packet. Or if you've got a soil plugger like we do, you just basically shove it in the ground, pull it out, and then get your sample out that way. So once you've got it mixed up, you just fill out the basic paperwork that they provide you, dump the dirt in the bag, label it, seal everything up, and then send it back off. Now what's going to happen is that LSU is going to test this, and then once they're done testing it, they're going to send you a complete analysis. They're going to tell you the pH, they're going to tell you all of your different levels, your nutrient levels, and then they also are going to even make recommendations. So if your pH is off, they'll say you need to apply this much of this material or whatever it is. So, and it varies based upon what kind of grass you got. So just something to keep in mind. If you're having some problems that you just can't seem to overcome, it might be worth taking a quick soil sample, sending it down, and seeing if there's anything abnormal that you're not going to be able to overcome. But anyway, if you got any questions, feel free to let us know. We look forward to hearing from you. Y'all have a good day.